come live and I try and teach you how to use some kitchen tools with recipes so you can make what I'm making at my house at your house, okay? It's really easy just to go out and buy the stuff and already pre-made, but when you make it yourself, you have a lot of pride, joy, and love going into that dish, all right? And I saw this really easy recipe, and then I'm thinking this morning, I don't have any cornmeal in there. So I'm going to do, it's more of an experiment on this cornbread, all right? It was a really simple one. It was a Weight Watcher one with 3 ingredients. It had egg whites in it, a can of cream corn, and self-rising flour. 3 ingredients, you can probably do that, right? And I'm thinking, well, why am I using just an egg white? I think I'm going to use a whole egg in there. And then I thought, well, geez, we're just having flour. I think we should have some cornmeal in there. So I thought, well, let's just divide the cornmeal and the flour in half and make it our own recipe. And that's an experimental recipe, okay? So come on in. Let me see. I don't have the comments up on here yet. All right. Let's see. There we go. Hello, Mandy, up in Boise. How you doing, girl? How you doing? I want to give a shout out to Amber and Linda, who purchased on the Feeding America fundraiser yesterday. Thank you so much. We're up a little over $200 in total guest sales, okay? So $200 times 20 is 40. So we got 400 meals right now on the Feeding America fundraiser that's going on. Hello, top commenter, Molly. You've been up and at it, talking to everybody, right? Hey, Bronx Viking is in the house. Good morning. Hello, Aiden. I found you. I was just sending a message to you. I took a few minutes. It takes me about 5 minutes to set up the HAPS broadcast studio here. I am still not with it, all right? But we are trying our best, all right? Good morning, John. How are you doing? Cooper has already been up, out, ate his breakfast, and now he's back. He's probably sitting in there watching me. My dog sits there and watches me, and then when I start talking, he goes back to bed, all right? Hello, Heavenly Dew from Dallas. How are you doing today? So we're going to be making some cornbread. I'm going to flip the screen over. I'm on my laptop looking at you right now, and I can actually flip the screen. Let me see if that does number 1. We can do the screen over to the bowl setup over there, or we can do both of these together. I think I can do both together right there. Oh, nope. Let me see. Side by side, and then you can actually flip it and do one on like me on the bottom and then the thing on top. So that's the difference on HAPS between HAPS and Periscope. I am not sharing out to Periscope. We are on the app called HAPS, HAPPS, and I went live on Periscope and said, hey, get over to HAPS. All right, sign up now. Do not wait until April 1st. Because this HAPS app is going to be downloaded or deluged with a lot of people transferring and saying, I need to get over there. I'm so used to Periscope. And then they're going to be like crying saying, well, I don't like it because it's new. It's because it's new and we're still learning out the ropes here. Hello. Okay, we all are talking to each other. You love cornbread, Molly. There's a couple different recipes. And when we go over to the thing, I'll show you the 2 recipes. But we're going to combine the 2 and make our own, okay? You're gonna eat cornbread? Yeah, I'm gonna eat the cornbread. I am gonna eat cornbread. I just have to figure out how much in there. And I have 2 different vessels that we're gonna be cooking it in. I'm gonna be trying doing the corn dogs, okay, and cornbread. All right. So let's see if I can put this as just one and get that one picture in there. All right. So we tried the landscape, and the landscape is very, very tiny. And what I'm seeing on my thing on landscape. It is you have like 3, like right now it's half the screen is full of comments. All right. So normally I usually leave this right in the middle and then the comments can be gone, or I can push it up a little bit and then you can see it on the full screen. You see how I have my bowl right here. So it's not getting in the way of the comments down below. And that's the way I like it. Now, I'm not sure about you. You can send me, I only had one person send me information on a screenshot and saying, hey, I like it this way. So if you can please reach out to me and saying, hey, which way do you prefer it? Landscape or portrait? I would really appreciate it. Okay. So the recipe that I had, I was looking through my notes and I found one from a Weight Watcher. It must be from like either, I think it's either from Anita or Sharon on Periscope that sent it to me because it looks like one of their type of recipes. And it called for 1 can of cream corn, which we have right here. Okay. It also called for 1 cup of self-rising flour. And then it calls for 2 egg whites. And I did my points up on here. It's 10 and 12. It's 22 points for this entire thing, but who's going to eat the entire thing, right? And then it's to cook it at 400 degrees for 20 minutes. Okay. And it makes 12 muffins. Well, I'm going to be doing these little round. I wanted to do this pan again. Okay. Which is the donut pan. And I thought we can do little corn dog bites in here. All right. And we're going to slice up our hot dogs, which I did not get out. And make it corn dogs. Okay. So and then we're going to do a cornbread for my mom, because I have the little cast iron in the oven heating up, because the cast iron needs to be nice and hot in order for it to put the cornbread into that pan, and then let it start cooking. That's the way it gets the crispy edges to your cornbread. All right, is to put it into a hot pot. All right, so we have that. Let me get the 2 hot dogs out, or at least 1 hot dog. We'll probably need to do 1. We'll see how many we need to do. And you can do with any turkey dog, hot dog. We're just doing with an all beef hot dog here. So let me get a little mat out. These mats are free when you purchase $80 or more, and you see me use them all the time. So we're going to get a little knife and slice this baby up. Okay. So let's just slice it. All right. And then I'm going to put them in nice big chunks. I don't want no small ones. Okay. So just slice it right down. There we go. Yeah, and I think I got 1 more. All right. So we got a couple hot dogs sliced up, ready to go to put them in as corn dogs. Okay, because we're going to just do little corn dog bites. All right, which is really cute, right? All right, let's put that over. Put that in. Got it. Next thing, I always buy the wrong, not the wrong one, but sometimes it's just on sale and I don't have the little. These are jalapenos, all right? And they're in the jar, and I want to have these crushed jalapenos. I rarely ever use the slices. I don't know why I got these, and I got another one like that too. So I have my manual food processor out, and we're going to be putting it in the manual food processor, and we're going to actually cut these down. I'm going to put my finger right here so it doesn't go in there, all right? And we're going to chop these up. All right, and then we're going to put them back in the jar just the way they are. So that now we're going to have diced jalapenos, because diced jalapenos, who wants to get a big old chunk like this in your mouth? You know, I like the little small ones, and then I can like put more on it, I think. All right, there you go. And just get your manual food processor, and we're going to chop it up. This is for nice little small jobs, and it's for thing with liquids in it, okay? And we can chop it up as small or as thick as we want. And I think we got it all. All right. So just a few. Let me see how it is. Yeah, it's chopped up nice. Nice. Oh, chopped up nice. All right. So this little device, we do not submerge this in water. We just rinse the top off and put it back. It doesn't go in a lock position. So it's nicely rinsed. Just put it off to the side. And now we're going to put this back into the container. And we have our nice diced jalapenos, because we want a few jalapenos in my cornbread. My mom doesn't like it, but I do. All right. So I need to put this, I'm going to go over to the sink and put this into the jar, back into the jar. Okay. All right. So now I got my sliced jalapenos ready to go. All right. And we're going to get a few out and put them in a little jar or a little cup so that we have them ready to go and I don't have to worry about it. Let's see if I can get one out here. Of course I can't get one out. There we go. I almost had an accident there. All right, so we're going to get a few of these out. They're nicely chopped up, okay? So if you get the wrong jalapenos, or if you have any peppers you want to cut up, that should be more than enough. All right, we'll put that off to the side. You can use a manual food processor just to chop up your things. Now, if you have leftover jalapenos that are ready to go south and you're not going to use them, you can actually chop them up and put them into this jar. Yeah, put the raw jalapenos into your jalapeno slice jar, because this is pickle juice and it will pickle it and it will turn it this color eventually. Okay, you put the nice green ones in here that are ready to go south, or you have extra left over, put them back into your jalapeno jar, the processed one, and it will pickle it for you. Okay, I got that one from a nice elderly lady, a Southern lady, that gave me that tip. I was like, oh, okay. So now that we have that ready to go on, we have our 2 recipes that we're looking at. The second recipe is a Pampered Chef one, and it calls for oil, cheddar cheese, which I'm not doing no cheddar cheese. I don't need those on my hips here. Buttermilk, eggs, sugar, pickled jalapenos, butter, all-purpose flour, cornmeal, baking powder, and salt. And remember the other day yesterday we did the bagels and we did self-rising flour. With self-rising flour, is all-purpose flour with baking powder and salt. I always forget. I always screw this one up with the baking soda. So all-purpose flour. So this is 1 cup and 1 cup. So it's equal amounts of cornmeal and all-purpose flour. So this one here only has self-rising flour, okay? And it doesn't have any, it has the kind of cream corn. This has no cream corn in here, just the cornmeal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide my self-rising flour into 1/2 cup of self-rising flour and 1/2 cup of cornmeal. Let's divide it in half and make it very, very corny. Okay. Get it, corny. All right. So, and actually the cornmeal is actually more points, 1 more point than the self-rising flour. All right. Let me go back and look at your questions. My hands are get wet and then I can't scroll. All right. Hello, Molly. How you doing? Let me cancel. Scroll down again. All right, let's see. We have Henley 2 and Bronx Viking. You don't eat your cornbread. I do eat my cornbread. I do. My mom loves it though. Hello from Houston, Mary. How are you doing, Mary? Hello, Heavenly Dew is in here. Good morning, Terry. It's 60 degrees in Northwest Georgia and raining this morning. Oh, I don't know. It's not raining here. Hey, MJ. I know Jesus saves. Thank you so much, Mrs. MJ. Thank you so much for the high five award. Okay. Hello from Hartford, Connecticut. Right. Great idea. May need this pan. All right. So I'm trying to do different ideas. All right, because I'm having this mega virtual party on Facebook. All right. And it's blue on one side. Okay. And it's this side. And you can make different things in here. We already made bagel bites in here. We made lots of donuts in here. I made the Cheddar Bay biscuits from Red Lobster out of the box in here. They were a little small, but it was cute little things. Okay. So I'm trying to show you different ways of using this one pan. Okay. Besides just using it for donuts. If you have another suggestion, please let me know. There's like, I did have a I'll post a graphic that shows you the different ways you can use this. Hey, Mary May, thank you for the high five award. Hello, Becky from Tokyo. I've been to Tokyo. Rainbow Bridge. Go over the Rainbow Bridge. All right. So anyway, this is the pan we're going to be using for our corn dog bites. All right. So let's get our recipe ready. I need to get the measuring cup out though. I need this. I like my little stackable measuring cups. It comes with all of them inside of here. So we just need 1/2 cup of each of flour and cornmeal. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this recipe, which is 1 can of cream corn. I'm going to do, instead of just egg whites, I'm putting that whole egg in there because I'm thinking this Weight Watcher recipe was for when yolks were points. And so we're going to do the whole egg. And I'm going to do 1/2 cup of self-rising flour and 1/2 cup of yellow cornmeal. All right. And I already have my oven heated to 400 degrees. All right. And let's crack open our eggs. 2 eggs. Put it in there. I was like, why am I wasting an egg yolk? You know, just put that right in there. If it doesn't come out, it doesn't come out, but that's what experimental cooking is. And if I can do this at home, you can do this at home too. Okay. Let's get a little whisk and we're going to whisk this up. I like to whisk my eggs first. All right. Just make sure they're all scrambled. All right. We got that. Now we're going to do our can. All right. I need to get a can opener for this. My little can opener. My reason why I like to do my can opener, because we had our buddy here, JFJ, that tried to open a can with this pop top and it flew out and it actually cut him and he had to go to the hospital and get some stitches. All right. So what you do with this one, you have this little hook right here. And this little hook is the one that gets this opened. Okay. And then pull it this way. All right. You put this down. You see how it has like a little head right here. You're going to put it right down on there, hook it, and then slide it right back. All right. It is the easiest way to open up a flip top can if you have problems with that. All right. Let me rinse this off because it's going to go into our recycled bags. Okay. So now we're going to put our can of cream corn right in here. All right. Pretty darn easy, y'all. All right, let's get it out. It's all good to the last drop. Get yourself a nice scraper. Scrapers are one of the best tools that Pampered Chef has because they don't discolor. Even if you put it in that marinara sauce, You can wash it off, use a little barkeeper's friend, and if it still has a little yellow tinge to it, you can put it out in the sun and the sun will bleach it back to its whiteness, okay? So you can always, don't be buying those ones from the dollar store. You keep on buying them over and over again. The heads fall off, you name it, happens to it. And you're like, oh, well, I should have bought the more expensive Pampered Chef scraper and I wouldn't be buying the same one over and over again, all right? All right, so we got that mixed up. And I just mix this together. There. We're going to get some flour. Okay. Now this is where it says to put in, maybe I'll just put in, let's put in half a cup. Let's do a half a cup of flour because it looks like very corny there, you know. Here's a half a cup of flour. All right, let's mix that in. We still need a half a cup of either cornmeal or more flour and cornmeal mixed. Okay. I'm going to see what this looks like just with the half a cup of flour. All right. Yeah, let's mix it up. It's looking really good, actually. I think I'm going to do a quarter cup of flour. And again, this is where I'll have to write the recipe out for y'all because I said half and half, but a quarter of a cup. Let's do another quarter cup of self-rising flour. And I'm going to do a quarter cup of cornmeal because that's looking really thick, y'all. All right, cornmeal right here. Cornmeal. All right, put that in. Cornbread. Easy peasy right now. So we just had 4 ingredients here. All right, we had the egg, can of cream corn, self-rising flour, and cornmeal. All right, let's just mix. Pretty easy, right? Now I know this is semi-homemade, y'all. I am not from scratch person, but this is pretty much from scratch here. This is looking nice, y'all. I think it might need a little bit more cornmeal in it. It's very, very wet. Let's see if we can let it sit for a sec. Okay. And see how the scraper, you're getting all that ingredients off your bowl. Don't be leaving all that ingredients up beside your bowl. Get yourself a scraper and get those ingredients all incorporated in it. Okay. There we go. This is looking really nice, y'all. I'm going to put a little bit more cornmeal in here. Just a tad, just a tad. There we go. Okay. All right, Mary, let me see. Wow, Mary, would you make great egg? Yeah, they would make great egg bites too. We did the eggs yesterday, but they sort of deflated. And I think I had the temperature in the oven too high because you know I don't like eggs that are scorched brown, right? But I ate them. And those bagels, I ate all the bagels yesterday. They were so good and delicious, especially with that everything seasoning on it. Oh my gosh, y'all. It was so good. All right, this is looking really nice. It's nice thick looking batter. All right, there we go. Let it rest. All right. Got it all mixed up. Yep. Just make sure it's all mixed up. All right. So let that rest for a little bit. Let's see. So let me know what temperature it is. You love cornbread. I know this is going to be a couple points there, Mary, but it's okay. We can handle it. We can handle it. We just have to have 0 points the rest of the day like I did yesterday. Except the only thing I really ate bad yesterday was those bagels. Those bagels were super good. All right. Super, super good. All right. So I have these little elastics that I put over my cornmeal one here because I don't use this that often. So I'm going to put these back. All right. Back while you're cleaning up. All right. And let's see. We got that over there. Put this there. That goes in the sink. We got our thing right here. And we're going to get a scoop. Okay. Nice little scoop right here. All right. Let me know what temperature you have. And I'm going to get a drink of water while y'all tell me what temperature you have. Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 61 degrees Fahrenheit. Today, expect a high of 89 degrees.
Oh my gosh. I must have choked. Wow. 89 degrees is going to be here today. It's only 61. What did Terry tell us? 60. It's 61 here. It's going to be high of 89 degrees. I got my shorts on, y'all. I got shorts on. I'm going to show you my shorts. I'll flip the camera over here. Let's see, number 1. Hey. Let me see how to get that one, number 1 there. Oops. So I got my short. I'm going to go really, really far to show you that I got shorts on. I can't even show you my shorts on. I got my little skirts on. I got my shorts on. We're doing good. I have to always wear a sweater because when you're in air conditioning, it gets a little cold, but I just have a very little white t-shirt on just to let you know. And I got my paparazzi earrings on. everything else. Okay, 65 there. All right, let's flip the camera around. There we go. Oh, look at that. I did that good, y'all. I flipped that one good, right? All right, there we go. 63 degrees in Tokyo, light rain. I've been to, I like Tokyo. I was in Tokyo in March in 1995. You probably weren't even born yet. All right, so I have a little bit of butter that I'm gonna, since there's no oil in my mix, what do I say? Oil your pan when there's no butter in the pan, okay? So let me see, we're gonna do a little butter here. There we go. I'm doing that, we're doing 8. Let me see how many hot dogs I have. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. We have 10. Okay, so 9, 10, and let's do a few more. We'll do a few more. If I need more, we'll come back because I'm going to try and do. I'm trying to give my mom a nice one in the other pan. All right, so this is a small scoop. We're going to put a small scoop right here. Okay, and I'm going to just put the small scoops in, and then we're going to come back and then put in the hot dogs. We're just going to sneak the hot dog in there. All right. So remember, when you have a non-stick pan, just put in a little bit of oil so it helps the pan, okay? And make sure you don't get any around the edges because then it's harder to clean up. We want a nice clean edge on everything, all right? There we go. Yeah, I think we're going to be able to, we'll do a few more. We'll do the middle ones will be the hot dogs, okay? And then the outer edge ones here, we'll do them as regular ones. All right, let's get a little more. Put a little more in there. This is going to be lunch today, y'all, because we can put these in the air fryer and just heat them back up. And oh my gosh, or you can actually freeze them and then have them for another day. Okay, so I'm just putting in about a little less than that, one ounce scoop into each of these wells. Okay, there we go. There. All right, now we get our hot dog, and I'm gonna. This is a pretty big dog, y'all. I'm gonna try and see if we can cover it. That's the biggest one. Okay, let's see if I get the big. Should have done them smaller. All right, I may have to put a little bit more over the top of these hot dogs here. Oh, I did on the wrong side ones, y'all. I thought I was gonna do the middle ones. Oh well, we're gonna have to figure out which edge. We'll do it on the outer edge. We'll do the inside one so I know which ones are which. The middle ones are the ones that are without. Uh-oh, one fell for Cooper. There. All right, Cooper's getting 2. All right, because I have 1 left over and 1 fell on the floor. All right, Cooper gets hot dogs. There we go. Oh, hit my head there. All right. Now we got to cover these babies, okay? Just cover them gently. Now they may explode over. Okay. But this is experimental cooking, all right? And if I don't do it, then you won't know how to do it, okay? There we go. Get that up. There. There. So we got 8 in there. Watch, we probably like the hot dog ones. They'd be like, okay, let's make some more, Mom. All right, there we go. All right, now I need to add a little bit more into these because they need to cook at about the same time. All right, so just make sure that they're even. All right, I was talking to my the other directors, and the one director was asking how to make cake pops. And remember, we made the cakes in here. We made those little cakes, and then well, I made the cakes, I think. Yeah, I made the cakes off a screen, and the cake rises. It's round on one side, but it's flat on the top. And so she was saying, hey, how do you get the cakes to rise totally round? And one lady came back in who is more of a professional cook and said that you need to add you need to get the cake, roll it up, put the crumble your cake up, put in a can of frosting, and then roll them, and then put them in here on a frozen tray, and they freeze up really well that way. All right, so there we go. We got that pretty much done. It looks pretty good, right? This one's looking a little sad. I'm going to try and get my other pan out because that one's going to take a little bit longer. And it's a really hot, where did I put it? Okay, I don't know where I put my nice little trivet. So we're going to use this as a trivet today. All right. That's weird. All right. So I have this little pan. All right. It's a little 5.5-inch cast iron pan by Pampered Chef. And I'm going to put the butter in here. I might need a little more butter. Nope, it's going good. Okay. So you see that pan is nice and hot. Okay. We're going to put in our things. We forgot to put in some jalapenos on some of those. Okay, so we're going to put in there. That is nice, y'all. That's going to be a nice one. I don't want to fill it too much. All right. We're going to leave some of this and we'll clean up the rest of it. So this one here is going to go right back into the oven. It's nice and sizzling, and that butter is going to make it a golden crust on the bottom of it. Okay. So let's put this back in the oven. Yep. And I'm going to bring this other one out. And we have a little bit left. So we're going to make a couple more. All right. Just a couple more. We have a couple more. I have my nice little butter dish here, right here. All right. So I think I might get 4 out of here. And I can add some jalapenos to some on the top. All right. So let's get some more out. 1, 2. Well, I think I can get some more on the other side. There we go. Yeah. There, and a little bit more. I have maybe 1 or 2 more left. All right, let's scrape it out of the bowl. Leave this right there. And see how I have my bowl? You're going to use your scraper and just get all that stuff out. You don't want this going down the drain. This is part of your batter. Okay, so use a scraper. It's a pet peeve of mine when I see chefs on TV put their batters and they don't use all of it. They don't scrape it out of their bowl. All right, but you all need a good scraper to do this. All right. And look, I can get 1 more. 1 more there. 1 more right there. When I say it's good to the last drop, I'm meaning it's good to the last drop, y'all. All right. All right. Good to the last drop. All right. All right. We're going to put this in the oven. I'm going to put some jalapenos on. We did just these are mine. That way I know they are mine. Little jalapeno poppers. There we go. Nice little amount of jalapeno. See, I can put 1 whole jalapeno in here, but then I don't want to eat a whole piece of jalapeno, right? Let's put these right here. These are, and if you want, you're going to add cheddar cheese in here. Okay, whatever you want in your bites, you can make them. These are going to explode. This is going to be a big one there. All right, let's see. Do I have any more? 1 right there. And 1 more right there. All right. Some jalapenos. All right. There we go. Nice. I like fresh corn on the cob. Molly, you go right for it. We don't have fresh corn right now. So this is a different way of doing cornbread. There's tons of different ways of doing cornbread. You can let me know. And you know what? If you want, you can actually broadcast taking the corn off the cob and making your own cornbread from that way, because that would be a great broadcast. All right. So let's flip us around and say hello. Here I am. Hello, everybody. Hey, it's Alexis. I love that. I know that little tiny cast iron is so cute, y'all. And my hair is just sticking straight up, y'all. All right. I feel good. We got all that done today, right? Let's see. Hey, Ann Rush is in the house. How are you doing, Ann? Hello, JB. How you doing? Let's see. I can't wait to try this recipe. I think Michael and I will really like it. Brad is probably not so much. I need a small scoop. I only have the large scoop. Yeah, definitely the large one does great. Look at this hair. This hair is like has a mind of its own today. All right, so the scoops are the small, medium, and large. You have 1 ounce, 2 ounces, and 3 ounces. The 3-ounce one is usually I recommend for the muffin pans and the brownie pans. And then the small one you saw is really good for the donut pan and the muffin pan. All right. And then you have the medium scoop. Okay. Because medium scoops are usually what I use for meatballs. All right. I'll go get the scoops. I have them right here. All right. And we have the dirty one right here. Let's rinse this one off. I did have, I think last summer or last spring, I actually had a person reach out to me locally, and he wanted the large scoop. All right, and I said it's going to be 8 weeks before you get it. I said I have my own. I can order one, and I can wait, and you can have my scoop if you want. And so he did. He actually bought my used scoop because he was making cookies the next day and he wanted the scoop, y'all. So this is the large one, which is 3 ounces. Okay. And then you have the medium and then the small one. All right. And you need all 3 of them, believe it or not. And these are very sturdy. They are not cheap feeling scoops, because sometimes they feel really cheap, the metal, but these metals are really, really nice. All right. So anyway, yeah, meatballs for this one, the brownie pan and muffin pan with this, and then the smaller mini muffin pans with the small one there. All right. What else do we have? Let's put the jalapenos back in the refrigerator. Okay, got that. Drink some water. I got that's clean, that's clean. Oh my gosh, you can put this away. Let's see, we have 6 new messages that sounds like ducks out in the yard. All right, let's see. Can we order from you? So if so, where do you live? All right, you can order from me. And I live here in Southeast Coastal Georgia, but Pampered Chef ships throughout the United States. You have to live in the United States in order to get Pampered Chef from me. All right, but there's 4 other countries that Pampered Chef sells to, which is, I think it's 4. Canada. If you're up in Canada, we can find you a Canadian consultant. All right, over in Germany, over in Austria, and also now France. So Pampered Chef sells to 5 countries right now. We do not sell in between countries. All right. The link is in my profile. However, oh my gosh, I'm talking to you on this one here, and I don't even have it live. So I don't know why you're listening. It says go live. This is the funniest thing. I've been talking on the screen and I'm live over here. All right. So I have 2. That's weird. All right. So, okay. I'm slightly confused right now. All right. So I had this phone on and I had them both going, but I forgot to press go live on the phone. So where were you listening from me from? Like, where was the sound coming from, y'all? That was weird. So I had the computer set up. The computer's precariously set right there, and you see it's on my nice little bucket right there. And then I have one here. And I'm like, that was weird. I see you on Haps. Hey, Carol, I see you on Haps too. Hey. I went live on Periscope and said, go over to Haps, y'all. Get yourself an account on Haps right now. Do it now. Do not wait for April 1st, okay? And I'm not fooling you, because April 1st is April Fool's Day. Wow, that's great. I live in a state, I live in the state of, oh, you live in Connecticut. Okay. My brother used to live in Groton, and I actually went to school in Johnson, Wales, up in Providence, Rhode Island. Had to go through that state the long way, because we used to go up, I used to live in Shenandoah, and we used to have to drive up 81 to 84, I think it is, go across all the way up 84 and then get up to 95. I think that was the route over in Connecticut. Is that the route in Connecticut, 84? The one goes from Matamoros, Pennsylvania, all the way over to Groton, Connecticut. It's like, I don't know. That was a long time ago. That was like in the 1980s something. I'm watching in Hats, Mary. All right, Mary, how's this one doing? This portrait. I need your all's advice, okay? Whether you like portrait cooking, because landscape is great for outside. You can see panoramic views, you can zoom in, but when you're right on top of the bowl, this landscape, and then you can't see it, because even I had a difficult time reading the comments, because when my iPhone is on the side, like at least a good half of the screen is covered with the comments. Whereas here, I keep your comments below here so I can see, like below, or right here. I keep the comments right there. Okay, and below. Hey, Kim, the fun one. How you doing, girl? How you doing? I'm originally from New York, so I don't know all the highway. Okay, yes, 84 to I-95. That I drove it a few times, so I think I know you like the portrait ones. Yes. So hey, Kim, the fun one. All right, Kim, we're trying to figure out whether we like to go portrait or landscape, and I like portrait. I like portrait. I'm a portrait broadcaster. And I'm sorry, but and I think the people over on Periscope, even if you turned it sideways, it was still small. It's like, and we only have what 6 days left to Periscope. Yeah, I think inside, if you're on the camera, like if I'm over on this one here, like this one, let me see if I can put this as number 1. Oh, there I am, number. Okay, let's do that one as the first person. Even if this is on my camera on the laptop, I am like, I think I'm in your face on this one here. So I don't really like portrait on the laptop, but a lot of people just broadcast from the laptop and they do all that fancy stuff. I am not a fancy broadcaster, y'all. I just like to cook it and show it. And you know what? We forgot to put the timer on for the cornbread over there. All right. Hey, Captain Rehab's in the house too. Did you find me over here, Captain Rehab? How are you doing there? I'd be in my face. It's okay. I like the other one better. Let me see if I can figure out. That's number 1. No. There we go. I like this one better, y'all. Yeah, I like this one better. I'm not as in your face, and I can actually see the comments better on the phone than I can on the computer. The computer, it's like, it's over on the side and it's dark screen, and it's really hard. It's harder for me to read the comments on the laptop than it is on the iPhone. I heard the comments speed up here. Yes, they are right. Yay! But you're a fan. But yes, but a fancy cook. I'm not a fancy cook, Tim. I am not a fancy cook. I am like, I don't like to cook more than 30 minutes in the kitchen. Last night, my mom says, "You got dinner done already?" And I sizzled up some steaks on the grill pan. I microwaved the potatoes, and I microwaved the green beans. I put some garlic in the green beans with a little tad of butter at the bottom because I knew my mom was going to get the bottom ones. And it was so good last night. I still have a little piece of steak left, and my mom has half of hers left. So she ate 3 ounces of steak and half a baked potato and all of her green beans. My mom ate all of her green beans. You know what we forgot to put in that cornbread was the enrichables. We should have put the enrichables in there. I did not write it down on this one here, so that's why we didn't get it. I keep on forgetting it, putting in some protein or veggies or fiber into our meals by putting in the enrichables. Should have had a V8 before I came live, right? I love 30-minute meals. All right, so we have to guess how long this has been in here right now. Does anybody know? Did anybody come in? It's been 38 minutes and I didn't even look. I do like that HAPS has how long you're in the broadcast up here. It also shows you right now the number of people. But one thing, if you are coming live on HAPS, all right, this is for all you broadcasters out there, schedule your broadcast in advance. I think everybody can schedule in advance. I scheduled mine in advance. Like I put cornbread and I put the little corn thing and the little hot dog on there, and then I put my link. All right, and that I schedule it usually at 9 o'clock at night before I go to bed. I'm like, oh, let's schedule our HAPS broadcast for 6:30 in the morning and see if I can make it up for 6:30. I made it in like 6:50 this morning. Okay, hey Melissa, Sarah, how are you doing? Good job, Mom. 3 ounces is perfect, and the way to get your green beans. Yeah, it is. She's doing good. She's doing good. So anyway. Schedule your broadcast. Kim, if you're going live on HAPS, schedule your broadcast before you go live, because a lot of people are going to see it, and those numbers that are seeing that post that you're going to go live are included in your live numbers. So right now we have 242 people here watching, but I had about 100. I don't know. Let's just say 100. I didn't really look at the number. Say 100 people of that 242. That was my old address on Ohio Avenue in Pennsylvania. Let's see. So 242. We have 142 here on HAPS. I did not share out to I did not share out to Periscope today. I wanted to see how the numbers were just on Haps. Like I only get like 1 or 2 people on YouTube watching it. I get 1 to 4 people on Twitch watching it. So those numbers are really, really low. On my Facebook, I only shared out to my Facebook business VIP page today. Only the VIP page. I did not share out to the business page. All right. I just want to see how the numbers are without those 2 big ones. Okay. And the business page isn't that big. It's maybe 20 people go on the business page throughout the day. All right. So that's that, right? Hey, Melissa, Sarah, how are you doing? Melissa, how's the weather up there? We're having a beautiful day here in southeast coastal Georgia right now. It is 60 degrees and it's going to be a high of 89 degrees, y'all. Kim, thank you for the appreciation word. So Kim, have you broadcasted on Haps yet? I haven't seen you on Haps. I know you broadcast. On my Haps, it says you have 258. All right. Well, mine might be lagging. It might be lagging. It still has 242 up at the top there. Let me see what this says. 242. Both of them say 242. I have no idea. Off by a few. It could be, if you look on that little thing, maybe it's the reactions. Oh, so that's another thing. Do a reaction right now if you're on Haps. All right. Give it a heart or a thumbs up. Give a reaction, a heart or a thumbs up. When you're on your iPhone, it's right down where the comments are. If you're on the laptop, I always have to look for it. It's where the screen is. It's like, where's that reaction thing? It's really hard to find the thumbs up because it's in a different location on the screen. It's over on the right below the picture part. All right. A while ago, busy. A while ago. Okay. You're a while ago. Did you broadcast? You did broadcast, but you're busy. Reaction. Okay. Yeah. Do reaction. Yeah. Do reactions like this. A thumbs up. All right. And that's on Facebook. You can give a thumbs up, or better yet, it's better to give a heart. Okay. Hearts always look really pretty. All right. And then you can always say, I hug you. Okay. Or you're crying because you're not making your corn muffins. Let me see. Oven light. Oh, they're looking pretty. They didn't puff up as much as I thought. They might be done. I think they're done. Oh, let's brown them up a little bit. They're light. Of course, Linda, I put my head in the oven, and when I open up the door, the heat comes out, and my hair goes up, y'all. All right, so we're gonna need a. What are we gonna need that I always have to go back and get? The cooling rack. All right. I should just keep this right here. I bring this out every day. Why do I have to go back all the way back over there to get that? I don't know. All right, we got the cooling rack down. It's been not the reaction here. It's a reaction on the computer. Not the heart, not the emojis like on the comments, but below it there's a reaction thing where you put the thumbs up. That's what you need. Y'all give me emojis here on comments. All right. It's been beautiful here in the 60s, but today in 60s and rain, I hit reaction. Nothing happened. It should have the thumbs up. It should come up thumbs up, and it should come up saying with the little heart and stuff like that. Your hair is. You think my hair is just fine? It looks like a bird's nest up there. Like something happened to me. I put my finger in the electrical socket. It's looking like Einstein's hair. This fine white hair. All right, those corn muffins are done. This was quick. We only did it in 43 minutes. We're doing great. At least you're getting your steps in. No, I don't get my steps in. The steps that I do here when I'm broadcasting don't count because I'm on my phone. Now, if I take my phone with me, then we get the steps in. But the steps when I'm broadcasting don't count towards my 10,000, y'all. No, that's extra. I don't know how many that is. Y'all count how many steps I've been doing. I did the reaction. I hit the button, but when what do I hit? Doesn't make sense. I don't have another phone to do it to you. Oh, Bryce called me yesterday. Bryce called. Bryce is my son, if you don't know. He's 19. He's at the University of Georgia. He's in his second year. And his phone died on him. All right. But he took it to a shop, and they said he couldn't fix it. But the guy upstairs could fix it. So $120 later, the guy fixed his phone. Well, thank God he didn't ask for a new phone, y'all. And he paid for it himself. Bam! The 19-year-old paid for his own phone fix. Bam! Yeah, I need it. But you know what? those things would fall into the toilet, Aiden. If I put it on me, I don't have pockets. Like there's no pockets today, and so either I have to wear my crossbody purse to put it in, or put it on my on here, and it usually falls in the toilet. Anything I attach to myself falls in the toilet, y'all. So when you see those pictures saying, should I pull it out of the toilet? It's like, yeah, pull it out of the toilet, wash it off. Okay. The first, remember we used to have those pagers, the pagers, beep, 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 call in. Yeah, it went in the toilet too many times. All right, these are done. Oh, all right, we got them. All right, those are looking nice. The other one, let's leave that in there for a few more seconds, okay? Oh, these are looking nice. Let me get my touching them all up. It's been in the 60s here. Hey, Ken, thanks for the appreciation award. Hey, Becky, lamb's legs. Interesting. What does lamb's legs have to do with it? Becky, how do you come up with lamb's legs as your name? Mom Victory. Yep, Mom Victory. Bam. I went and got a hair trim last night, first in over a year. I haven't had a haircut in 3 years, Mary. In 3 years, I have not had a haircut. Look how nice these come out. Look at, I roll them right around. Okay. Oh, there. And they're popping right out. They're popping fresh dough, y'all. Look, these are really, really, really cute. The way they pop around. Let's do this one. Look at that. See how cute they are? They're popping right out. Somebody posted, one of the consultants in in the groups that I'm in, right? I think it's a director group. She made stuff in her this pan right here, and it was burnt. And I'm like, how do you burn it? And then she figured out, okay, that her oven calibration was totally off. It was off by 80 degrees, which is really bad. Okay, so those all popped right out, y'all. These are nice. Whoa, baby, right? Wow. All right, we need to eat one of these, right? I'm going to eat a plain one. Plain one. Let's see if it's cooked inside. Oh, yeah. This is looking really nice inside, y'all. Whoa. It's not as sweet as I thought it would be. My mom would say add sugar. All right. This is like super hot. Let's open up. It does have the nice pieces of corn in there. All right. It's more bready than cakey. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It's more bread dough than it is cake-like dough. All right. Hopefully that makes sense. Oh, good though. Hopefully my mom likes them because I made them for her lunch today. All right. Plus, I have a function to go to tonight at 6. They're good. All right. Yeah, these are good, y'all. Let's try the jalapeno one. Oh, I got a hot dog one. We got a hot dog one? All right. Well, let's see how the hot dog one is. Definitely need to cool it down. Ooh, hot jalapeno. Oh, we did the hot dogs on these two, right? These two were the 2 hot dog ones. All right. So I'm eating a hot dog in the morning, y'all. All right. It has been in the 60s here in Connecticut. I also gave you a thumbs up on the reaction. Thank you, MJ. All right. Oops. Aiden says, oh my God, pager. Yeah, pager, a long time ago. Do you remember the tape cassettes? Yes, I do. And the 8-tracks. Aiden. My parents used to have 8-track cassettes, okay? That's before the cassettes. I get a haircut every 6 weeks, says Kim the phone one. Nope, I haven't had one in 3 years. Knock on wood, my pager or phone hasn't been. No, my phone hasn't been in the toilet, but usually small things. If it's attached to me, it falls in. My husband called me. That's because I used to cook lamb a lot. Oh my gosh, we like lamb here. Grew up on it. About 14 weeks ago, I had a haircut. They don't open here until April 12th. April 12th. You got it on the last day or next to the last day, didn't you, Aiden? I trim my own bangs. This is good. We should have done them all hot dogs. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, the little hot dogs in here. I needed some water, y'all. Oh, that was good. All right, this is nice and cool. We gotta get the other one out. Don't put my hand in there. There's a little baby one. Let's turn off the cancel that out. And it's nice and sizzling too. And you can see it's lifting right up. You can see how nice. Let's do it this way. So this is the little mini cast iron sets, okay? Look how cute that is. That's gonna look so good. All right. That's definitely my mom's, all hers, okay? So we got the we got all that. Look at that. All right, let me see. Don't add sugar to my cornbread. I read these. It's easier to read it this way than it is the other way. Chicken lips, hot dogs. Yeah, I never add sugar to mine either. We add a little bit, but the corn, the cream of corn, can of cream corn has sugar in it, so it has a little bit of sweetness, but not much. There, get that, get the water, pat that down. There you go. Oh man, that was so good. I'll go hot dog less, says Tony Dean. You go hot dog less. I got the hot dog ones. The hot dog ones were for lunch. Okay, we only have one hot dog in there. It's not gonna kill you. I'll go. Okay, so oh, that's a pretty cornbread. That is pretty cornbread. I think I read everybody's comments. I got everybody's comments today. Oh my God. All right. So what else is going on? We have 51 minutes left to go. I have the Feeding Texas fundraiser going on. All right. Can you send me one with the jalapeno? Yeah. Send you. You want it with the hot dog in it or without the hot dog? Because the hot dog in it is the bomb, y'all. Brad's grandma put sugar in her cornbread. Yeah, just a little bit, like a tablespoon of sugar would have been perfect for my mom because she likes a little sweeter. Okay, I'm not a fan of cornbread. I'm like, it's not like, oh, I'm craving cornbread. I've never craved cornbread. Okay, but it's something really easy to do. And this recipe we used up, I will post it here on HAPS and I'll post it on my VIP group. So with this recipe, we used 1 can of cream corn. We used 2 eggs. All right. We used 3/4 of a cup of self-rising flour and 1/3 of a cup of cornmeal. All right. In this recipe. All right. That's what we use. Because remember, I went back, I did half and half. So that's our thing. Let me get the pen and make sure I write it down. So 3/4 of a cup of self-rising flour and 1/3 a cup of cornmeal. Because I did the 1/4 cup of cornmeal and then I added a little bit more. Okay. All right. And that was it. So we just put those 4 ingredients together and mixed it all up really good. And then we put it in the pan. We put them in the brownie, but the brownie hole pan. No, brownie. We can do the brownie bites in here. We can do it in the brownie bite pan. That would be really good too. We did it in the donut hole pan. And then I put the rest of it in the cast iron pan. But if you do it in a cast iron pan, if you do it in any cast iron pan, make sure that your cast iron pan is heated in the oven. While your oven's heating, just put that cast iron in. Make sure you bring it out with like nice little grippies here and put the butter in it in the cast iron. And then that will give you a nice crispy edge to it. All right. So the butter. And then make sure you butter your pan. All right, just get the little basting brush and butter any pan because there's no oil in the mixture. So you need a little bit oil in your pan just to help your pan. All right, it's really easy. I'll take one with the jalapeno hot dog cornbread mini. That's a mouthful, isn't it? A jalapeno hot dog cornbread mini. Oh, yeah. I'm making my cornbread with equal flour and cornmeal. Okay, you're gonna make it with equal. All right, I think that would work too. That would work too. I think so. You think I might give it more cake mixture? I don't know. How do you clean the cast iron? You just put it under some hot water and wipe it out. That's like hot water, rinse it out. It's not dirty. I'll flip you out. I'll show you. I'll flip us over. Hello, Kimberly, hopeful from Atlanta. How you doing? So we have the mini donut hole cornbread, and some of them have hot dogs in them. And then we have this cornbread right here. Oh, where did I put my little thing? So this comes right out because we had the butter in it. All right. And it comes right out. It's a nice little pan. And you can see, let me put that right there. You can see it's still super hot. Make sure it's cooled down a little bit before you put it in the thing. But you're just gonna put it in the hot water and wipe it out. And then don't let it sit there and dry off with the beads of water on it. Dry it off with a towel, and then I'm gonna put it on my stove, and I'll heat it up a little on my stove just to get it totally dry. All right. And we still have, let me see, still have 5 minutes. I'm not sure if I can cool this down. See, if you put it in the water with it really, really hot like this, it sort of shocks it and makes pits in it and stuff like that. So just let it cool down, and then wash it out. Okay. But you see, if it does come with a little scraper. Pampered Chef gives you a nice little scraper with this. And if there's a little something in it, you just scrape it like this and get it off with the hot water. All right. You can use soap on it, but then it's going to lose your Pantene. You can get one has a little corner right here, and then this is a round one. And then they have the new ones. They're going to send you the brown ones until the brown ones run out. And then they have the new pan scrapers. They have the new Pampered Chef has the new pan scrapers that just came out, the nice pretty blue ones. And again, you can go in here and scrape it out with this. All right. This gets into edges. It makes a great keep them in your car, especially if you live in the north. If you have ice in your car, you can use this instead of your credit card because you don't even want to destroy your credit card. But it makes a great ice scraper. It makes great getting gum off of the floor or tacky stuff. You can use this on all your pots and pans. All right. There's several different uses. If you're grouting, you can use it as a grout joiner. Okay. Get your grout nice and even. All right. Lots of uses for this. There's like 50 uses for this one little tool. All right. So that's it. And if you find cast iron and it's rusty, you can bring it back to its original thing. You're gonna have to sand it down, like just get it nice and cleaned, and then re-season it with vegetable oil. Use vegetable oil. Don't use any other one. Use vegetable oil and then re-season it on your stove. You can even put it in your stove and bake it and get it totally dry and season it that way too. There was a lady that had a fire, and all of her cast iron were still intact because the fire actually cleans your cast iron. In the old days, they usually just throw your cast iron in the pan if it got really bad and then re-seasoned it that way. Hey, Cheryl, how you doing? Hey, you're welcome. LOL, you make me smile. Oh, okay. I make everybody laugh. I tell you what. Okay, we got all that. So that's it. I'm gonna put my little cornbread back in my pan because I'll keep this in the pan just like this, and I'll put it in the microwave when it cools down totally, and then my mom can bring it in and out, and then when it's done, I will let her. I'll wash it from there. All right. But we made cornbread, little mini holes. We made corn dog. Little mini ones and regular ones here, and we have the jalapenos too. Okay, and I think I put, oh my gosh, I think I put all the jalapenos on the corn dog ones. Oh my gosh. All right, so I'll have to pick some off from my mom. All right, so anyway, I want to thank everybody for coming in and spending a little bit of your time with us. All right, I'm going to stop the broadcast. We're going to put I think the two of them looked really good together, but the final picture. There we go. Final picture. All right. I don't want to put that on. I don't want to put my the cast iron one on there because it'll scratch it. Okay. Thanks for sharing that information about fixing the cast iron pans. You're great. You're welcome. Sometimes you just need a little pick me up and say, hey, how do I do that? Rather than reading it. I would show it to you, but my pan is still too hot right here. And Pampered Chef has several different cast irons. The enamel cast iron that we have, I have 1 minute left. All right, so the enamel ones. So this is the enamel cast iron. You can make the cornbread in this one also. This one has the cast iron showing a little bit. You can put this in your dishwasher, but as soon as the cycle is done, you have to take it out and wipe this cast iron part down because it will discolor. It'll rust on you. Okay, so bring it down and just wipe it off, and it's good to go. All right. Whereas this one, don't put it in the dishwasher. This one here, it's still too hot for me to handle. This one here, don't put it in the dishwasher. You have to wash it by hand. All right. And it comes clean. It really does come clean. And hot water cleans a lot of stuff. All right. Just use hot water on it. You can use soap, but it will lose your patina, the buildup on it that makes it like not non-stick. All right. So later, gotta go. I gotta go too. Okay. The jalapeno tastes great. I had one over here, and I put all the ones on the jalapenos with the with the hot dogs in there. Okay. I know Jesus said, thank you. You're welcome. All right. So thanks. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you all in the morning, or I'll see you on Periscope. I'll be going over there for day number 6. I asked those people to get over here so that they can see the broadcast here on HAPS rather than on Periscope, and get used to coming over here, or on YouTube where Cheryl is right now. Okay. Have a great day. I'll see you all next time. Let me see if I can end the broadcast over here. And bye, everybody. Remember, we have the Texas fundraiser. Please order on the Texas fundraiser. The link is in the profile, and I'll put it right here. I'm the wrong one. Send. There's my link tree. It's https://linktr.ee/Alexis, ALEXIS, C as in Charlie, _CanDo. Because if I can do it, you can do it. All right. And reach out to me. I'm here for you. Talk to y'all later. Bye.